Good morning, folks. Good morning. On the 27th, 28th, and the 29th of October, the 23rd edition of the and we want to, of course, welcome our partnering agencies and sponsors who are here. Yes. So we're gonna go straight into our press con here this morning, and we'll now be calling from the Ministry of April Shillingford.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning to the listening and the viewing. Thank you very much. My name is Petra Girl Chillingford, and I'm here representing the Ministry of the Agriculture, Fisheries, Blue and Green Economy. And the reason that we're here annually is to remind our partners, our vendors, our food caterers, etc., that there is fresh produce on island. And someone may say, but I mean, we know that already. And I just want to reiterate, there is adequate amounts of fresh produce on island. And by fresh produce, I mean there is adequate amounts of provisions, of citrus, of cocoa to make your cocoa sticks, of meats, fish, vegetables to supply patrons who will descend on Dominica during the next couple of days, during the next couple of weeks. And why we want to read ministry, we know that our mandate is to produce enough, sometimes being offered to the patrons is just the opposite of that. These are imports and these are basically filler foods. And we want to encourage that there may not be the that they require in terms of getting the produce, but we've made adequate amounts of preparation for the agricultural livelihoods project. We do that our farmers can be love and benefit from that. You have other accounts and you agree that you will receive a check in 48 hours. For those market in purchase the restaurants, the markup is negligible. The exchange is not in the business of making money and profit. They are here to satisfy the markets when it comes to farmers and vendors. So you can be also cognizant of that, that it's not in terms of a markup and a profit-making venture. And the reason why we saw it this way is because farmers sometimes have the produce on hand and they don't know where to sell. And that also was an issue, so we have formed that linkage to ensure. When it comes to farmers, I want to remind you all that farmers have been planting. So when I say there's adequate amounts, I really do mean that. We've gone out to the highways and the byways. We did have some little rough weather in terms of the weather system a week before. That has been negligible when we looked at our assessments, preliminary that is. So therefore, in terms of fish stocks, meat, activities, festive season, there are a number of free events, and I just want you to be mindful of that. We don't really want to. We have a number of ladies in smoked fish production. We have a number of farmers right now. One poultry farmer is doing cuts of meat, and this can be purchased via wholesale, etc., from his establishment. I mean, I won't want to give away right now. But the Ministry of Agriculture, and we can supply that information to you. We have a number of farming groups who've come together in terms of the Toloma ladies. They in the southeast, they are willing to negotiate and to provide you with best price and best product as possible. So I just want to remind you, as while I'm here, I'm also part of the T Village Creole Committee, and so